Damn that bastard Satan! Always poking his nose where it's not wanted. Who does he think he is, anyway? Just because he's the ruler of the fourth circle doesn't mean he's the boss of the circles below him. I'm the older brother, after all. He should consider himself lucky I didn't seize Cerberus or Artax on him for trespassing into my palace. Especially since I now have a new prospective bride because of him. Speaking of which, I should give my new charge a tour of her new home. If she's going to rule this kingdom alongside me, she may as well know his surroundings. Last thing I need is her distracting me from my work because she got lost trying to find the bathroom. I should keep it close to the palace, though, so as to keep her from going too far. I'll have to show it to Artax as well, so she can know him and so he can memorize her scent should I need him to track her down at any time. I'm just glad she's been able to sleep for so long. I'm sure Father would have wanted to see her for himself, but I can't risk that yet. Knowing her, she would see his wings and think he was an angel coming to rescue her, and I'll be damned if I let her slip away that easily. Come to think of it, she has been sleeping quite a while. I wonder. I know you're awake, my darling. You can stop pretending now. I know you heard everything I just said, which means you know you have a big day ahead of you today. So, I want you out of this bed and dressed so I can show you your new home properly. Come on, up you get. That fake snoring isn't going to fool me, my dear. If you don't get up, then I'll give you a reason to stay in bed. Perhaps I'll start by biting your neck, then putting my hand between those legs. I'm sure you're still craving more of my touch, more of my lips on your skin, and more of my words whispered into your ears, Your mouth says no, but your body screams yes. Last chance, my love. Get up, or you're never leaving this bed. That's a good girl. Now, get dressed and dress comfortable. We're going to be doing a lot of walking, and I won't have you lagging behind. Where are we going? I've told you already. I'm going to give you a tour of your new home and a proper tour of the palace. Unlike what you may think of me and demons, I'm not particularly fond of the idea of holding you up in one room forever. You are to be my wife and bride, and that requires you to be seen in the public eye quite often. Mostly seen at my side until I give you my mark of betrothal, that is. And that won't happen until you've been properly indoctrinated as a third circle demoness, and gain your wings. Yes, you will gain wings. Eventually. No, they will not be feathered like mine. They will be regular, run-of-the-mill demon wings. Nothing to get too excited about. Now, are you ready to go or not? What? You're asking about my wings? We don't have time for that right now. Maybe if you behave, I'll answer your personal questions later. Now we have to get a move on. If we don't hurry, Artax will get impatient, and I can't have him burning down the stable again. Who's Artax? Well, follow me and you'll find out. Here in the palace, there are several rooms that will lead you into a labyrinth of mazes and dead ends and several inescapable planes of existences, meaning, until you are familiar with the layout of the palace, you will go where I go and you will stay by my side at all times. You will have an escort at all times outside of our private quarters until I feel you are ready to wander alone. Is that understood? It's not only the fact that I don't trust you. I also don't trust any of my own subjects. You're still new here, which means other demons will try to steal you away from me if given the chance. Now, our private quarters are in the center of the palace, facing the north on the 3rd floor. This entire floor is dedicated to nothing but our own private use and us alone. No one except housekeeping and guards are allowed up here. Anyone who tries is sentenced to death immediately. On this floor is my study, the library, our bedroom, and our bath and spa. You are welcome to anything on this floor at any time you choose. You can take books from the library if you wish, use my study any time you like, and you may add to the study as well. I have plans of adding your own study room so you have space to call your own. But that won't happen until I know you're safe by yourself. Do you have any questions about this floor before we move on? Will I leave you alone on this floor? Most likely not. I don't have any plans to leave you alone for a single minute for the time being. And if you're asking because of the bathroom, I do intend for us to bathe together. Your blush suggests you're thinking about us in the bath, correct? Don't worry, my love. You'll see my body in all its glory soon enough. Unless, that is, you want me to cut the tour short and show you now. No? Then stop feeding that horny little mind of yours and keep walking. Keep thinking such naughty thoughts and real horns will soon pop out of your skull. No, not really. I'm only kidding, love. Or am I? Here is the second floor. You will disregard this floor completely. Nothing here but slaves' quarters. Stick around too long and they'll think they've done something wrong. Onto the first floor, you will have all of the major rooms that you will be a part of during my royal duties. To the left here is the throne room, where we will have any public punishments, dances, parties, and celebrations. It is also the room where I accept human souls into my domain for punishment. To the right over here, What is it? Yes, I'm aware you know this room all too well. But those days are over for you. You are to be my bride and queen, so the only color that will grace this beautiful neck will be mine when you become a daemon. And that coronation I can hardly wait for. You see, you don't know how long I've waited for you. How long I've waited to finally have my queen by my side. Yes, well, as I was saying, to the right here we have the dining room where we will hold all of our meals. You will be seated by me, naturally, at the head of the table when we have large party feasts. When we are dining alone, we will enjoy our meals in the gardens just outside. Now, take hold of my hand, darling. Hold my hand while we are outside. Unless I am touching you, you are fair game to other demons to steal. Fine. Then hold on to my wing feathers. Just don't let go. What? Yes, they've been out this whole time. My wings are a status symbol here, and shows my dominance over my subjects. If I don't have them out, my authority won't be taken as law. Now come along. I have someone who would like to meet you. This is the stable, where we house all kinds of creatures. We have griffins, hippogriffs, pegasi, unicorns, dire wolves, and my personal favorite, dragons. And my dragon is here, Artax. Hey, don't give me that. She was asking too many questions. My love, this is Artax. Artax, my love. She is going to be our new queen, and hopefully the rider of your new queen. Artax here is known as Dragoreno, the Dragon King, and he has been quite lonely without a mate, haven't you? But with you here, he can search for one. How do you fit into that? Well, being the king of dragons and being tamed by a demon prince like myself, we both are of royal blood, and as an unspoken deal, he can't find a mate if I don't have one. But now that I have you, he is free to find a mate whenever he pleases, and whomever he chooses will be your dragon. Yes, your dragon. It is customary for a queen to have her own mount, and being that you will be a demon of high stature, a dragon is the most fitting. He seems to fancy you. Would you like to pet him? Don't worry, he won't hurt you. Under all those scales and armored horns is a bleeding-hearted gentle beast. Here, just reach your hand out and let him come to you. Stay still. It's all right. Magnificent, isn't he? He's been with me since the dawn of time. Most days, if I'm not doing my royal duties, I'll be out here tending to him or going for a ride. None of the ingrate pests around here know how to take care of him properly, so I do it myself. Trust me, if his needs aren't met, he throws quite the tantrum. He almost burned down the whole palace at one point, didn't you? Well, that's it for the tour, I suppose. Now for the fun part. Whoop! There we are. Time for a ride, Artax? You better hold on tight, my love. We're not fond of seatbelts. Open your eyes, my love, and look at your kingdom. Your kingdom spans for miles and miles with no boundaries. When you're turned full demon, you and I will explore all of it together. You will absolutely love it here. There's vast oceans, beautiful beaches, forests, plains, mountains, basically everything you could ever want. Once you're more accustomed to this place, we'll be able to do anything you want, from relaxing on the beach, to camping in the mountains, to hunting in the forest. It truly is beautiful, isn't it? Almost as beautiful as you. You may disagree and deny it, but your beauty outshines Aphrodite by 1,000,000 miles. And seeing you as you are now makes me even more anxious to see you become a powerful demoness, queen of the third circle of Hades. I promise you this. You will make an amazing queen, and I will make you a fine husband and king. And if you give me the chance, I will make you the happiest you will ever be. I know you're in hell, and I know you're scared. I understand. But I will do everything in my power to take that fear away. Because honestly, there's no going back now. I hate giving you an ultimatum like this, but it's either me or the pits, and I'd rather it be me. With Artax as my witness, I'm asking you to be my bride. My love, will you be my queen? You what? You don't know how happy that makes me. I don't think I've felt this happy since... Artax, take us down. I need to commemorate this moment and make tender love to my queen-to-be. Come into my arms, my love. Allow me to carry you to our private quarters, so I can make love to you properly. And this time, you're not allowed to faint your way out of it. Yes, you fainted, when I had attempted to take you when you got here. I hadn't even gotten below your waist, and you had lost consciousness. Yes, you are still a virgin, my dear. I could have taken it regardless of you being awake or not, but necrophilia isn't exactly my thing. I prefer to have my partners awake and aware when I take them to the land of blissful pleasure. Didn't you hear me? Yes, you are still a pure and untouched virgin, my angel. However, I plan to rectify that situation. You had your chance to escape, my dear, and yet you still stayed by my side. Now, I will make you feel the most pleasure you have ever felt in your entire life. Come to think of it, I haven't had a virgin in a long, long time. And to think that my last would end up being my future queen. Don't worry, my darling. I know how to be gentle. If you would rather, I can do it with my wings out, so you can imagine doing it with an angel. No? Good. I'd rather you do it with me as I am. Because from now on, you and I will be together until the end of time. Now, no more questions. Just relax as I rectify your situation right now.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it.
Massa Kitty, what are you doing?
Oh, hi Master. I was just thanking the audience for watching my video. I really appreciate it.
Yes, and what else should you say?
Please like, favorite, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and I love to hear what you guys have to say.
And you're forgetting another thing.
Oh, right. It seems that we've also hit over 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. It makes me so happy that you guys actually like what I do. So, in celebration, I'm going to be hosting a Q&A video. So, if any of you have any questions for me, Atreyu, Jasper, or Professor Cooper, please leave them down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as much as I can. Was that all right, Master?
Yes, that was very well done. Thank you all for supporting Massa Kitty in everything she does. She does truly appreciate it, as do I. Now, don't you have some chores to do?
Yes, Master. Thanks, everybody, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!